You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. You see the title of the video. You know, these broke-minded folks are really amplifying their excuses as to why they don't want to be successful. They're amplifying their excuses as to why you're not supposed to win. You're not supposed to be providing for your family. You're not supposed to be providing for the people that support you. You're supposed to be like them. You're supposed to go against values. That's the devil. Anytime anybody go against values, go against winning, that's the devil. You need to kick them out of your life. Kick them out today. Should have been kicked them out yesterday, the day before, last year, the year before. Because think about it. How could you disrespect this country, yet the people that is winning give a proportionary to you broke-minded folks? I'm going to say that again. You have an issue with people winning and being successful. We give a proportionary to those who don't want to do nothing with their life. You can't go to another country and do that. Either you have it or you don't. And see, I'm glad that this administration, the Most High, is using them to get things corrected, because it's too many lazy men, it's too many lazy women who want to depend on you and tell you how to spend your money. And they get jealous when people support us because we're doing what we're supposed to do. We're not faking it. We keep it real as it get, and they don't like that. They don't like to see men and women of means who are doing their things, support platforms that don't make excuses. See, what's going to end up happening is it's going to be a separate of content creators. Because see, everybody's trying to jack off those who are doing it the right way, those who have put out a lot of great work, a lot of great material. And now you can't copy those who get the right information, such as Ringo, Brainwaves, myself, Elder Karadasar, aka Born Again Israelite, and Pastor Rufus. We have our unique ways. Sure, we may say things that are alike for the most part, and we shout each other out here and there because we are grown men and we salute one another when we are in the presence of each other. That's the way the Most High wanted to be. How you doing, Carla? How you doing, Tanya? What's up, Benny's Revenge? And so, oh, that's my music. Hold on, I gotta put that up. Hold on. Oh, that means it's time. Yeah, can y'all hear me loud and clear? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Let me know. Put a 5 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. I'm about to go in. I'm about to go in on these broke-minded folks. Let me tell you something. If you're a man, you're a woman, and you're about your business, and you got these folks coming in your face talking about you don't deserve this, you know what you tell them? Go stuff yourself up and keep it moving, because you put in a lot of work. You give people opportunities. See, they don't know how business really works, because at the end of the day, I'm tired of the crying and complaining. You know what I'm saying? And so when I get around folks who's making moves, I support their establishments because I want to see them go further than where they at. That lets them know that I'm not jealous, I'm not insecure. And when you are in the presence of winners, you push them, you motivate them. You tell them the sacrifice you make, you appreciate it, because we don't have to sacrifice for nobody, to be honest, in this day of time. There's a cutoff situation going on right now. And that's what I've been doing. I've been cutting people off left and right. I don't got time. If you're not trying to win and you're not trying to pursue to get to the next step, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What kind of conversation we going to have? I don't want to hear this kumbaya stuff. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Why are you always talking about winning? Why are you always telling people to win? Why are you always telling people to make more money or provide services for their family? Why you keep pushing that, Rollo? Because that's what the Most High expect us to do. So I'm supposed to get with somebody and sit in the house with them 24/7, and there's no funds coming in, there's no food coming in, there's no transportation. So I'm supposed to sit and be lazy. Any woman want me to sit around and be lazy, I can't be with her. You want your man to go to the limit. You want your husband or the man you want to meet, you want to push that man to the limit. Sure, you want to spend time with him. Sure, you want to do certain things with him. There's a time and a season for that. Let's get the bag together. Let's focus on getting the bag together so we can get to the point when we get to that limit and the Most High sees fit. Now we can spend more time with each other. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people deal with low vibrational people. Y'all ready for this? Put it in the chat if you ready for this. Watch this. Y'all gonna be shocked. You know why a lot of people deal with low vibrational people? Because they don't want to work on themselves. Because when you get with somebody that's working on themselves and doing what they're supposed to do, that tells you as the opposite sex, I can't just do regular stuff with this guy, or I can't do regular stuff with this woman because they got their stuff together. So you can't come in with the excuses. You can't come in with the excuses. You can't come to Rollo and say, I got this going on, I got that going on, and you're not working on it. I'll pull back. You ain't gonna get a response from me because you're making excuses. I told you, I could teach women how to become better. It's up to them if they want to do it. I'm not forcing a guy doing the thing. I'll just walk away and just take whatever I learned from that and keep on bettering the situation. That's all to it. You can't get mad at me. And so, guys, if a woman you meet up with, she got her thing going on, and you coming around her, you better have your stuff together. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. If you into somebody, whoever you into, as a man, as a woman, whoever you into, make sure y'all got your stuff together. There's no excuses. Sure, there's going to be adjustments you're going to make. That's part of life. Part of becoming successful is making sacrifices to become better for your future generation. And so you can't knock people that's making sacrifice for their future generation. You have to respect that because they respect the honors of the Heavenly Father through Christ. I don't want to be around broke people making excuses, making babies, yet they jealous of men that have children and their children doing well because they put themselves in positions to make sure their children do well. They put in a lot of hours, a lot of time. You got to respect that. This is not easy to do on a day-to-day basis, coming up with material. So when you see, or in Brainwaves, or Elder Karanasar, or Pastor Rufus, they come up with different things, you gotta respect that, because especially if you winning, you're gonna respect that winning. You're gonna push these people to the limit. Not only supporting them, you're encouraging them. That's important. Encouraging is currency, y'all. When you encourage the person you rock with, you encourage them, you want to see them do well, that's going to push them. That's because they need that. Sometimes you thinking everything's okay. It could be times that people go through certain things and they're not making excuses. They're just going through the adjustment period. That's when you come in and say, hey, man, I know you're going through the adjustment period. Hey, lady, I know you're going through the adjustment period. It's going to be okay. Keep doing your thing. And watch the Most High pour out so much stuff for you because you're doing the right thing. You're not in secret competition with one another. You pushing one another to do better, to sharpen their skills, to sharpen their vocabulary, to come up with things that nobody else come up with. That's the most high, man. Putting it in me, putting it in the other brothers and some of you ladies that got content. Keep winning. Don't focus on people who's not going anywhere in life. They're going to stay there. Let them stay there. You cannot bring them with you. So the more crazy they talk about me, do y'all notice the more crazy they talk about me, the more sharper I get? Put a 2 in the chat if you agree. The more crazy they talk about me, the more sharper I get. Do they understand that that doesn't faze me? I could sharpen myself up and make them even more mad at themselves. So the more they think about me, the more sharper I get, the more mad they get, the more upset they get. They forget what they're supposed to do to better their life. They don't want to better their life because they don't want to see me better my life. They want to see me like the broken numero uno, crying and complaining and making excuses. That's what they want to see of YouTubers today. And if you work at the 9 to 5 like I do, they want to see you, oh, you complain and you no, I don't complain. I make adjustments. Okay, if this is not happening today, I know how to make something else happen. You get what I'm saying? So when you do that, boom, great things happen. So a lot of you, man, you need to stop entertaining these broke people, especially when you're great at what you do. It's nothing wrong laughing and giggling of what they're talking about. I'm not saying for you not to be, you want to listen to it. Me, I'm not going to listen to it. I listen to a couple of minutes and I just shut it off because at the end of the day, they only doing that because they not getting that free attention, if that makes sense. They're not getting that free attention. What have they provided for the people if they're about what they're doing? I don't want to hear, I ain't got it. Man, if you ever tell me you ain't got it, you're not ready for it. If you can't take care of the little things that the Most High provide for you, you're not ready for the big things. I'm going to say that again. If you can't take care of the little things that you have right in front of you, and you're not responsible for that, how are you going to expect to be around people that's very successful? That makes a lot more sacrifices than you do. Do you think that what you got going on is a sacrifice? You have no clue. Because when I ran a business, I had to sacrifice a lot to make sure the people that's working for me good. So when you're talking about, oh, people with businesses is evil and wicked, no, you wicked and evil because you want to take what they started. Instead of asking them, hey, sir, hey, ma'am, I'm not here for a handout. Go in there and say, hey, look, how are you doing it? How you sleep at night and money coming in from various people? How you do it? If they want to come on people's panels and argue back and forth, we ain't got time for that. Me and Brainwaves Ringo definitely ain't got time for that. Ellen Corrales and Pastor Rufus, they'll cut you off the minute you start acting stupid too. They won't even give you a chance to talk because you gotta understand. Then some of the ladies too, you go on ladies' platforms and you acting a fool, they're gonna chew you out. Okay, and rightfully so. Don't come with the nonsense. Now we can have fun. At the same time, you come with the nonsense, you're gonna be blocked, removed off panel, and all that. I just wish Restream have it to where as you could kick people off and block them. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna look it up. Have the conversation with the people with Restream as to where's the option if somebody come on the platform and they're not supposed to be on the platform, how you can kick them out. That's the only thing that's good with StreamYards, is that you could kick them out, ban them, kick them out for good. So once I figure that out with Restream, we're good to go. All right, so Carla said, I enjoyed the video last night. You and Brainwaves. Yeah, that was a classic. That was a classic. It's getting better and better if you think about it. With us too, when we chop it up, it's getting better and better. It's getting greater and greater. It's getting sharper and sharper, especially when it leads to us linking up this month. And so a lot of y'all are gonna see me finally link up with Brainwaves in person this month. I'm not saying the date, I'm not saying the time. You know, just like I didn't do with Dallas. So I'm not gonna talk about it as much because then people are gonna start speculating. They're gonna get an idea of when I'm going. So just know this will be the last time I say that. So when it happens, y'all see it. And they're gonna lose their mind. They're gonna lose their mind, Carla. Tanya, get ready, I'm gonna call you. I got your message on Cash App. I will be calling you. I'm just getting everything situated. And so when I get in touch with you, I'll send you a message to let you know it's me. And when the time comes, we will be talking, okay? Because I want to link up with her, get her into the skit. You know what I'm saying? That would be great because then people will start looking at her channel, see what she's talking about. It's all about getting people positioned to get the eyes set on them. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you build a rapport with your supporters in real time. You know, you got these other content creators who's starting to do that. They got that from me. Remember, in 2015, 2016, I told O'Shea, hey, you guys are on panels all day. Why you don't link up with other content creators? And then within a couple of years, then later on we seen KS did it. I did it before all these other people did. Because I'm saying to myself, okay, we all on these platforms every day. We talking to each other, cool. We're making money. We supporting one another. The real reality is, let's link up, let's see how this person is in real time. And I get more enjoy linking up with other content creators who's on point, or supporters who may not have a channel doing content and meet them. That's even great. And so that's what y'all need to see. We need to see more of that. So that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. You know what I'm saying? I know the family men, they gotta be on point, and I respect that. So that's why when it comes to them as well, like with the Jones family, they're a family, powerful couple. So that's why I do things ahead of time. I schedule things ahead of time with people that have family or may have a serious business thing going on. And I give them the date. If they're okay with that date, boom, Rollo's gonna be there. You dig what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. And so, y'all will see me around Ringo. At the same time, he's very busy. So when I send him a message about me going back to Charlotte, if you want to do content, whatever the case may be, if he's available, boom, we can do that. Because I know a lot of people will love to see that too. Lord's will, that happens. That me, Ringo, and Brainwaves go live on our respective channels, and y'all see true brothers together and doing great things for the people because of you and your contribution of our platforms and the ladies' platforms that y'all rock with, right? That y'all see us talk with. You are the reason why this channel is going. I cannot do it without you fellas and ladies. And see, a lot of people mismanage their supporters. I don't, Ringo don't, Brainwaves don't. Yes, it can be discouraging at times when you don't see support, especially if you're doing this, you know, full time. So I get that part. You know what I'm saying? What Ringo be saying, and that's true. That's not to say he don't got other things going on. The point is, it's great to see the support come in and the encouragement and the pushing going on. So I salute y'all for doing that, especially you ladies. Now, fellas be doing it, However, we got to keep it real. The ladies be coming in, they becoming too, because they want to see us together. And what you're going to start noticing is what Carla said. You know, me and Brainwaves, we be talking a lot, and notice the numbers go up because we're doing something that a lot of women love to see. Fellas, a lot of women love to see when the brothers interacting on panels that's on point, not just back and forth and bickering and arguing. You get what I'm saying? You're going to get a lot more production. Now, there's nothing wrong of disagreements. It's how you go about it. JT, what's going on? Grand Rising out there in the West Coast. Shout out to JT and his wife. And how you doing, Dee? Yes, you did, Carla. A lot of you have come from Ringo. A lot of you have come from Brainwaves. And some of the people that rock with my platform, you know, go to their channel too. So this is great. This is great combination. Great combination. You know? And so I'm just gratitude to be talking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on for another 6 minutes. Yeah. We're gonna get into the half an hour range, and I gotta get going. Gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? For this middle of the week, Wednesday. Almost before you know it, the weekend is here. And I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all will know, y'all know. And so I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Just stay away from these broke-minded folks. I mean, they don't want you to win. They don't want you to be with somebody. They don't want you to have a family. And if you have a family, they don't want you to have a growing family. They don't want you to have somebody else. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. You know, 2025 has been great. And any of you that have an issue with America, there's a plane ticket available to you. Let's see how you're going to survive in these other countries without handouts, without Section 8 and all that. It has to be abolished. And the only people that should be getting help is the people that's of age that can't really do too much and they have services for them. People that's going through serious issues. I don't mind supporting that. They need the support. Boom, we could help those people. Yet if you are a person that got all your senses and you chose to go a lifestyle that is gonna make it harder for you, that's your fault. That's not the devil's fault. That's not God's fault. That's your fault. Because at the end of the day, we put ourselves in situations that we have to correct. We have to correct it. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like a lady, you got some man, right? You can't go back to that man and act like it's gonna be, everything's gonna be great. That's just like my ex calling me, thinking everything's gonna be the same. It don't work like that. That's like when you fellas, you leave a woman, right? You leave a woman, and now because you have that broke mentality, you trying to go back in her life. She should not take you back. Why should she take you back when you just disregard her like she's nothing? No, you get mad another man sweep her off her feet and provide services for her, and she's been with him for a long time. How many of you guys, your exes, when they see you got another woman, now they call your phone, they see you married, they see you have children, they bitter about it. There's a lot of women bitter when they see you have somebody else in your arms. Some of you guys, some of you ladies, that ex of yours, he bitter, he broken because he see you have somebody else you dealing with. He kicked you out. He didn't believe in you. But now he see you with another man, and he wanna ruin your relationship. Yo, you got people out here that will tell other women, yo, this is crazy. You will have women tell other women, "Oh, be careful with Rollo. He's crazy. This and that and the third." Telling another woman that. You got men telling other men, "Be careful with certain women." Yo, this is crazy, man. Yo, this is wild, man. It's like what Nino Brown say, man. I gotta get to know you for who you are, not by what somebody else say. Yet if there's a person that have a track record of being evil and conniving, you can't say it's not true, especially if we met the person. You get what I'm saying? Carla, the thing is, the women don't mind. This is what I was saying earlier. You're right about that. At the same time, the women get with these men because they don't want to. Listen, Carla, let's keep it real. It's hard for a woman to make adjustments with a man that's on his purpose because she's used to seeing a man 24/7. He in the bed all day, right? He in the bed. He's not getting off the bed. He's not, making moves. He's not bringing in any money. He's not bringing in any hospitality. All he's doing is bringing mischief to her. She would rather deal with that than deal with a man she may see once a week. In most cases, once a month. Let's keep it real. Which one most women deal with, Carla? Not saying you are. That you know of. What woman deal with? Who would the woman choose? The guy that's around him 24/7? He ain't going nowhere. He's not bringing in services. He's not providing. He's always available. Or they get with the guy that's not available, yet everything's being taken care of. Which one they deal with? And so this is what I'm saying. This is too many excuses. How is it that if a man is on his grind, on his purpose, you want to get rid of him? You want to leave a man that's on his purpose. He giving you everything you could think of. You ain't got to worry about bills. You ain't got to worry about depot of your car. You ain't got to worry about any expenses because he's taking care of it. You got your own money. He's not even asking you for your own money. He's not even asking you for your own money. Prior to you meeting him, you have your money. He's not even asking you. What he expects you to do with your money is make sure you invest in yourself and invest in a household. That's all he's asking you to do. But y'all want to be doing so much more because you want to be a man. It's like what Ringo say. A lot of you ladies want to be a man. You cannot deal with a person like me because you're not going to see me as much. And as a woman, if you don't see that man so much, you think he's cheating. You think he out there with other women. Let me tell you something. If you have that mentality, you can't be with me. Because I keep it real. Yes, I'm going to look at other women. Yes, it's going to be women around my face. That doesn't mean I'm going to get with every woman because I'm with you. I got stuff to take care of. Do you understand being with one woman? It takes a lot to deal with one woman, let alone 2, 3, 4 at a time. What? You ladies know how y'all get down. Even if you on point, you know how you get down. You know how you are. You know yourself. And so it's obvious that women do not want men to go further. Because look at the incident. I don't know if Ringo brought up the incident or Nino Brown. They were just talking about the woman set the dude up. Which she set him up. Why did she set him up? I believe Ringo touched on it or Nino Brown or both touched on it. Because he saw him with another woman. If you know that you're going to link up with this man and another woman coming to see him, come on, it's obvious. Now, him running is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I that's questionable. The dude running was a bad thing. However, she called the cops on him because she was jealous of another woman being with him. That's what happened. That's what really happened. This is why you got to be mindful of bringing women that don't know each other and they're in competition with each other. You get what I'm saying? Man, I ain't got time for that drama, man. We should be pushing for one another. If you see a sister is into your man, if you see another sister into your man, or a Gentile woman is into your man, that means you got a man that's on point. You should be happy that other women is checking out your man. Why y'all getting so insecure? Yo, I got videos of days on Instagram where a woman seeing another man looking good, taking care of himself, and she's saluting the other woman, and the woman get jealous. Why are you getting jealous for? He's acknowledging that your man on point. You should be glad other women checking out your man. You should be worried if no other woman checking out your man. You should be worried. But it's opposite with you ladies. I don't want no other woman checking out my man. I'm broken insecure. I don't want no other woman bending over at my man. How dare she do that? Because you do it too. You act like you didn't do that to get your man, huh? You act like you didn't do that to get your man to be your husband, huh? You ladies think y'all slick. I be doing, I pay attention to little details, what women be doing. And then when you catch them, they're like, oh, he caught me. Come on, you talking to a man that sees things. I don't say nothing. I let you think I don't see it. And when I point it out, you get shocked. You're like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you did that, Rollo. You saw me do that, Rollo? What? Yeah. So when other women do it, don't get in your panties in the bunch when you have done it to get the man you got to where you at today. Stop it. All this secret jealousy and competitive jealousy, you wonder why a lot of people don't take us serious. Come on. You 100 bullseye. My aunt says never date someone nobody wants. Exactly. Ain't no woman gonna check Rollo out if no other woman checking Rollo out. If no other woman checking me out, no woman would be thinking about me or talking about me. Come on now, stop it. Everything comes out when you have a woman in front of you, fellas, and that woman and you vibing. All the women's gonna come out. All of them gonna come out. They all gonna come out. They're like, ooh, if that woman is interested in him, if that woman is interested in Rollo, I'm gonna play dumb and I just let y'all do what y'all do. I like what you ladies be showing your two hands. That's what I said. Watch what happens when I go to the ATL Dallas. The women started pulling up, pulling in. Now they putting themselves. I want to get that Rollo. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get that Rollo. We gonna get him. Women, we gonna get Rollo. We gonna get him, girls. Get him. I like that. It's a great thing when women, tell you what you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Oh, I take the cab. I don't miss the transportation. I'm cooking, y'all. I'm cooking, y'all, for real. Now I gotta take the transportation to go to the site. Bunk it. Everything happens for a reason. I'm cooking. Y'all coming in the chat, so we're gonna extend the play. You know what I'm saying, to 10, 10 something. Yeah, okay. Waco, why you want, so wait, Waco, hold on. So you said I would rather have the one no one wants. Why, Waco? I need you to answer that question. Why you want to get with a man no other woman wants? You have to answer that question. And how you doing, by the way? Why you don't want your man to have other women into him? We need to know. I'm just saying. Yeah, JT. It's the masculinity that draws women to us. Yeah. And the voice is key. The voice is key. When you got that voice, oh, you say basically no drama. So here's the thing. Now watch this, y'all. Waco. I'm gonna put it to you like this. The woman ain't gonna bring drama to you. If you thinking like that, that means that you got some stuff you need to work on, sis, because a woman could pick up on your insecurity and she gonna point that out. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what happened. I'm glad Rachel said that, right? When I was with one of my exes, right, and we walking and we chilling, he will do things that's insecure. She will put my arms, lock in with her arms. She's kissing me on the cheek every second because she wanted the woman to know that you can't have this. Ladies, if you do that, that's going to turn a man off. Listen, ladies. If that man has women staring at him, that doesn't mean they disrespecting you or they dancing, whatever. What did you do to get that man? That's the question. That's the question I have for you. What did you do to get that man? Because see, a lot of you ladies want to play this kumbaya. We're going to keep it real. What did you do to get that man you got with? You see, you did something for him to get with you and knock your boots. How you doing, Tamara? JT's wife, how you doing? What did you do to get that man to knock your boots? So when other women acknowledge you, you should be happy. See, I acknowledge fellas that have a wife that's on point. I acknowledge those men. I salute those men because his woman is a representation of him. So as long as she on point, I know he's on point. You get what I'm saying? The woman that's crazy. Oh my! I gotta talk. She's worrying about the Indiana woman. Okay, so she's in Indiana, right? She's in Indiana. Now, Indiana's not a Ibarasi state. Indiana's not an Ibarasi state. The thing is that you can't stop somebody from doing what they're into. It is what it is. See, Waco, you're not gonna get a man of certain calibers because he's gonna have all types of women into him. There's women into me, I would not give a time of day. So let's say hypothetically me and Waco together. There's gonna be all types of women doing things that she's not gonna be ready for. I know how to make the situation to where she don't get uncomfortable. The thing is, if you think that you're gonna get with a man of means and women ain't gonna check for him, and all types of women ain't gonna check for him, you're in la la land, respectfully. That's okay. Okay, I get that part. You only been with one man. That's the thing. You only been with one man, and I know you talk about the situation of what happened to him, you know, in our various chats, and I get that. I'm telling you how things are now in 2025. Even on this internet, there's women that want me on the internet. So when they see me with a woman, they're gonna shoot their shot, just like the men. The men could see me with a specific woman online, And I guarantee you they try to shoot their shot right now. You get what I'm saying? So this internet thing, when you see a man with another woman, the women gonna make their moves in code. And you're gonna have dudes gonna make their moves in code. That's just what it is. We listen. For me to sit here and act like I'm around certain women, other men ain't trying to get with her, I'm being delusional. And she's definitely being delusional if she don't think other women want me. This is reality. Let's get to reality. Let's get out of this broke mindset. Let's deal with success. When you winning, you're gonna have all types of people trying to get around you. So ask a lot of married men. Women want men that are married or marriage material men. Why? Because they want that comfortability. They want that comfortability. Come on now, stop it. Us men, whether we are Israel or Gentile men, that is in the truth, like JT and others, they'll tell you, man, the woman could get on your nerves sometimes in a good way. I don't think the broke man don't have those problems. A man that's on point, the woman don't want you to leave the house. The woman don't want you to travel. The woman don't want you to do this, do that, because it's not too many of us in the world. It's more broke men and excuse men in the world than men of our caliber. So we deal with more BS with women than New Bonnet does. New Bonnet don't deal with BS with women. What has he done that women gave him BS? You know how much things I have to do before a woman want to be around me? You get what I'm saying? You know how much I gotta do for a woman to be around me? I gotta deal with the Rollo, all the stuff I gotta deal with. I just don't got time for that. I just keep it pushing. How much good problems I have with women. Y'all don't realize how much good problems I have with women. I got ladies it's saying in their mind, why Rollo ain't called me yet? No lie, no cap. There's women right now that y'all don't know about. They say, why Rollo ain't calling my phone? Why he ain't messaging me? Because I got too much going on. Let me take care of what I gotta take care of before I deal with you. They're not used to men like that. They expect me to be chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. No. That's why broke men like New Bonnet, they give him kids and all that because he ain't doing. Where he going? Let me ask you this lady this question. Let me ask you ladies this question. Why you think New Bonnet bragging about sex, saying, I'm getting this woman? But he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Where he going? Where he going? Don't y'all see I'm going places? I'm at the site. I'm on the internet. If I had a woman staying with me right now, she would be knocking on the door every 5 minutes. Yo, that's why my exes left me. That's one of the reasons why they left me, because I spent time with them and they wanted me to spend more time with them, not realizing I got things to do. I can't be in your face 24/7 because then you're going to complain about me being in your face. You cannot win, y'all. All you could do is make the best time with that woman and make the most out of it and get back to your important business. You could tell that Selena didn't want me to leave. She wanted to get to know me more. Selena wanted to get to know me more. Those 4 days is not enough. And so I have to go back over there to see them again. Because Because like Brainwave said, people don't want us to go. Every time we go somewhere, like Brainwave's talking about, people don't want us to leave. Y'all think this is, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all have no clue. Y'all have no clue. It's to the point that people in other states want to see me right now. Yeah. Yeah, they coming out. Yeah, you're right. How you doing, Lady D Davis? What's up, Brainwaves? What's up? JP, what up, JP? What up? JC says, a real woman will push you and encourage you to move in your purpose. Exactly. But out of 360, what's happening? Process Ringo say deal with women accordingly. Exactly. Yeah, like Carla said. Yeah. And so, like I said, he thinks Selena told y'all in the chat they ain't want me to leave. I told y'all, man, every time I get around people, they don't want me to leave. Because they're getting used to me, and then I'm gone for a certain amount of time. I come back. Normally when I come back, they're gonna be like, no, you ain't leaving. We know you went to Florida. We know you the Sunshine State man. We know you love that warm temperature. But you gotta come back to Dallas, Texas. I had a great time in Dallas, Texas. At the same time, I gotta get to this vehicle. I gotta get this place set up. And so when I get this vehicle and I get this place set up, now I could do more menuing things that y'all expect me to do. And see, they know that. Even though they didn't want me to leave. Even though, like with the Jones family, her husband and herself, they want me to leave. Even though Selena didn't want me to leave. I have to do what I have to do. And see, a lot of you guys, you will fold. You will get insecure. I'm not insecure. And that's why the women want me more. That's why the women want me more, because they see I'm on my purpose and I'm giving them the opportunity to get their stuff situated. So when they see me again, they'll be more ready for me. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely yeah. Carla says, I enjoy your radio voice and laughing and joking. Thank you. I appreciate that. JP says, you're on fire right now, Rollo. Most importantly, happy. Love to see it, brother. Yeah, you know I come a long way, JP. JP know me for a long time. I come a long way. JP, I'm on elite status, man. You already know. I know JP was motivated by that video. He saw that video. He saw me in the state of Texas. He saw me in Dallas. JP like, man, you got to come to Houston. I'll be in Houston soon, fam. I'll be in Houston. That's Ibarassi, man. Oh, Lord. Houston is Ibarassi. It's more Ibarassi than Dallas. I'm going to be honest with you. The North Texas got them interesting ladies, that country booty. Ooh, because of Oklahoma, Louisianians. You know, I know JP from Louisiana too. Yeah, JP, the Louisiana woman is on the next level, man. I finally got to see more of them in Dallas. Shout out with the Life of Jones. Her husband his wife is from Louisiana. They be on point. I see some other Louisianans, some Oklahomians, some Dallas women, some of them from the ATL. Anyways, I did see a Georgia Peach woman in Dallas. Oh, man. How you expect a man of my caliber to have self-control? I know a lot of you shocked. I have self-control. And that's because I'm so focused. If y'all seen the woman that was looking at me, giving me the look in the hotel, most of you guys would have most of you guys would have went saying, I gotta get some. Man, I'm to the point, I'm so confident that I know I'm gonna get a woman to do certain things with her behind closed doors because I'm so confident in that. I'm just focusing on the fun. You know what I'm saying? Contestants be crazy. I don't think I don't think nothing tops Dallas though. I'll be honest with you, JT. Nothing tops Dallas. Nothing tops Dallas, y'all. Dallas is like the Mecca of Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm spoiled in Orlando. It's like Houston is like going to, okay. Would you consider Boston, Miami? Because Dallas, man, Dallas is the #1 city in Texas. I'm sorry. It is. It is, man. Boston is like New York on steroids. You get what I'm saying? Austin is like New York City on steroids. So that's how I look at Austin. Dallas is elite, y'all. Dallas is elite. Houston reminds me of the ATL. Houston is more connected to the ATL than Dallas. You get what I'm saying? Dallas is like I'm going to Miami. Dallas is like I'm going to Miami or Orlando. It's mixed in with the two. It has a lot of rich history in Dallas. I didn't even get to see yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Brainwave's wife is from Alabama, Louisiana, mixed in. So, you know, his wife don't play. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, Brainwaves was cooking last night on the live channel. Yeah, facts. I told people Brainwave is going to get better. It's been getting better. A lot of people behind the scenes have been saying that us two, you know, like Ringo stated earlier, us two, when we get together, man, it's like a 1-2 punch. Even Ringo said that, man. So don't be surprised if me and Brainwaves, we have a separate podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like together. And when we get together, we'll talk about that. Me and Brainwaves will have a channel, and that channel will be dedicated to us. The money, we'll discuss that behind the scenes, how we're going to do that. We have our channels, right? We have our channels. Yet it would be great for Brainwaves and us to come up with a YouTube channel name. You know, where we could talk about, you know, different things. While we have our panels too, we have our channels. We could always go to each other's panel. You know, Ringo's always welcome when he, you know, want to come on our panels. We know he does his thing. So the three great amigos, me, Brainwaves, and Ringo. And then you got Ella Karadasar, Pastor Rufus. That's Voltron right there. You got Voltron with me, Ringo, Brainwaves, Ella Karadasar, and Pastor Rufus. That's Voltron right there. That's Voltron. Yeah, that's Voltron right there. That's powerful right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, look, y'all, it's time for me to go. I gotta go to the site. So, appreciate y'all liking the video. If you rocking with the content, you want to support the stream, hit the Cash App. You can hit the Cash App, or I'm gonna put the Vimo right now in the building. Let me put the Vimo for y'all. If you want to support the Vimo, you can do that as well. So let me do this real quick before I get on out of here. Y'all can support the Vimo. Let me put that in the chat real quick. Yeah, I gotta get ready. I gotta call this guy to pick me up. Gotta call this guy to pick me up right now. Let me put the Vimo for y'all. Hey, Brainwaves, if you down for a double live stream, meaning I send you the link, we could go live later on tonight. If you down for it, I got something we could talk about. Just let me know behind the scenes on the phone or Instagram. We're gonna do the pop the balloon. Me and Brainwave's gonna do the pop the balloon tonight. So I'm gonna do the pop the balloon tonight, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the pop the balloon tonight. We're gonna talk about Arlette and her husband. They got a Netflix deal, so we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about the pop the balloon series. It's been a minute, since we broke something down like that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that behind the scenes. Pick up on some things that's going on with that show. So I'm happy for them. They got YouTube sponsor. She got the Fashion Nova sponsor. And now they got the Netflix deal. See, when you do right by the people and you're not jealous of other people's success, that's what's happening with our channels. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening with Ringo's channel. It's getting into the next step. Brainwaves and myself, we know what we got to do. And we know what the elders, Pastor Rufus and Elder Ferradas are. They hammering it down. So that's what Voltron does. You know what I'm saying? Getting the people together that wants to get right, that is. So, hey, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show. As always, Brown Royalty to the people, we the business. I got to play Nino Brown's video. Hold on a second. Y'all know I got to play Nino Brown's video. It's been a minute. And Nino Brown, I know you watching. We will get together real soon, Nino Brown. Let me get my stuff together first because see, at the end of the day, when it comes to those type of people, just like with Ringo or Brainwaves or any of the elders, I gotta get things situated before we go to the next step together. That's how I do. I don't go shorthanded. So when I deal with certain people that's on point, even with the Jones family or Selena, when I deal with certain people that's on a business, I want to get myself situated. So where they see I come in correct, because I don't believe in handouts. I work for my shit. I work for my shit for real. That's what they respect about me. I know Anton is watching. Anton Daniels, I know you watching. Because now you want to make moves like me. Yo, I got Anton spinning around the block, y'all. Yo, Anton, just send me an invite, man. Stop playing around, man. You know how it is, man. Come on, stop it. I'm in Miami. You want to go to Miami? You was thinking about going to Dallas, or you changed. You didn't know when I was going. Now you might end up, because I go to ATL. You might just come to the ATL when I go see Brainwaves in it. I'm telling you, man, we got these people moving, y'all. We got these people moving, man. They watching us. See, Newbury don't have those type of people watching him. We have people that's crazy over us, man. We got people crazy over us. And to see the thing is, you ladies, you can't just get to us just like that. We too intelligent. We be watching what the ladies be doing. Even if you don't think so, we know what the ladies be doing. That's all I'm going to say on that. So don't even think you're going to get in and try to, do some nonsense. It's not going to work on us. Let me find the Nino Brown video. Here we go. I got to play this. It's been a minute. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. All right. And action.
Let me tell you something.
To this day.
Winners win and losers lose. Which one is you? 2025, I want you to understand something. You about to start winning, and when you start winning, you're going to start organically separating yourself.
Yeah.
You ain't going to call them and cut them off. Your habits going to change, and that's what's going to cut them off.
Yeah.
They going to just fall off. See, the weak going to fall off by the wayside every time. When you start winning, when you start doing things that winners do, the losers gonna flee themselves around you. They gonna have to remove themselves because winners win and losers lose. Which one is you? You a winner. You was born a winner. You gonna win, and see the problem is, man, you gonna start to feel lonely. Cause see, getting money is a lonely sport. Cause a lot of people wanna be broke. They weren't taught how to get money. They weren't taught, they ain't got that DNA inside them. It's a certain chip inside you where you go get it. When times get hard, you get hard. When times get hard, you go hard. You get stronger because you're built different. You're wired up different. Yeah, they ain't wired like you. They ain't cut like you. This your season. Winners win, losers lose. Which one is you? A lot of people ain't gonna win, man. You was born to win. You was born to go up. And everybody can't go with you and be cool with being lonely. Whenever you get lonely, just go in there and count your money. Get in there and count them in God we trust. Get in there and count them green dead guys. Them your friends, and they don't talk. They just gonna keep spinning and keep getting it and keep it coming, baby. Because winners win and losers lose. Which one is you? We the business.
We're going to play the part of what Ringo said. Hold on a second. Let me get what Ringo said. Hold on. We're going to close it out with Brother Ringo TV Reactions. Ringo TV Reactions. Hold on. Let's go to his channel real quick. I want you to listen to this part. All right. I'm going to play this real quick. All right, let me go to his channel and let's go to his live stream. And we're going to go to the part that's important for y'all to listen to. I think this is it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me mute it for a second. I got to see the chat. Let me see. Do I have to go back? I don't know if I have to go back. I think that I should be coming up in a second. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I got to go back a little bit. I think, hold on. Okay. I think this is the part. Yeah. Okay. I think this is it. All right, y'all. I want y'all to listen to this. All right. Salute to Ringo TV Reactions. I want y'all to listen to this. It's very key. All right. Without further ado, let's go.
It says, honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long upon the earth. So it's not just talking about my father, my mother. It's talking about everybody's mother and father.
Yeah.
That's a commandment.
That's a commandment.
Everybody's mother and father you're supposed to honor and respect. That's where we get the whole term of respect your elders.
Correct.
You know? Shout out to Pastor Rufus in the building. Salute to Pastor Rufus in the building.
I want y'all to listen to this because it's very motivational, y'all. Everybody goes to certain things, and the next thing you know, Most High will greatly, abundantly show you that there's winners out there that want to see you win, okay? Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go.
That's the man right there.
Listen.
We were just talking about you, sir, earlier, where last year when you sent that support to buy the battery for that camera.
That's right.
I'm never going to forget that.
Yep.
And we talked about you earlier and said that, yeah, man, he came through, supported the show, and I did exactly what I said. I bought that battery.
That's right.
If when people support the show, I do exactly what I say I'm going to do. I don't receive support and then say, okay, I'm going to go buy me a pair of Jordans.
Right. That's right. Go ahead, speak your talk. Talk your talk, Ringo. Talk your winning season. Let's go.
No, I actually go and I do what I say I'm going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even Brother Zatz can tell you.
Listen.
I told him, hey, I'm going to take that support. I'm going to go get that piece for the camera. And what did I do? I went and did the exact same thing that I said.
That's right.
I don't play games with people's support when they rock with the platform, man. I don't do that mess.
That's right. That's
so,
right.
So again, shout out to Pastor Rufus for his contribution on the cinema.
And y'all heard Zatz told y'all that I put him on to where he's at and that the Most High see fit. That's why I am doing the things I'm doing. I helped that young man Zatz get to Florida, put him onto the site, and I put him onto another site. Yes, I put him onto another site to look what he's doing for other people. And what he does for me is great. Zatz have shown me a lot of things that y'all cannot even imagine because he sees the potential in me. He said he thanked me every day. All the hard work he putting in, he's doing better than New York. And it's getting to the point now he has he's with his lady, a powerful couple. And see, this is why I do. I bring people together. And look what he's doing for our brother Ringo or Brainwaves or myself. The man got his own thing going on. He's one of the greatest photographers I ever met. He did a flower video for me. He didn't have to do that. He did that when we went to Daytona. Him and his wife, his lady, took me to Daytona. Well, it will be his wife, and I'll be, the maid, bridesman. That's no doubt about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the one that, support that when they get ready to that situation. The point is, him and his lady took me to the bike week. And if you go to watch his video, you'll see him salute me with the flowers. And that's all the Most High is doing. You know what I'm saying? JP thought about unaliving himself. He's in the chat right now. And I told JP, I said, you got to be there for your daughters, man. Because if you unalive yourself, you're going to hell. That's exactly why I told JP. He's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And he thought about it. And when he came to my live chat saying, or behind the scenes, I said, nah, man, you got your daughters, man. I know you and the baby moms may not get along. Yo, be there for your daughters, man. Don't you ever quit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was going through a dark time. You never know what somebody's going through in the chat. And when they see that you're doing your thing, and you motivate them to get out of that situation, the Most High saw that, man. He used me. I was going in on JP. I said, JP, you got a family, dude. I ain't got no family. And I won't even think about that. I thought about quitting at times. Yes, I thought about quitting and giving up in life. Not to say I'm going to unalive myself. He thought about unaliving himself. And I said, man, this is what you need to do. And then I put him on how to become a manager, a supervisor of the company he works for. And so this is what I do. This is what I do. Testimonials could be talked about in the chat. A lot of people have testimonials. You know what I'm saying? And so don't ever give in, man, to the entity. Anyway, let's continue.
Rig. So when you see that cinema rig out and we working, understand that Pastor Rufus he supported so that I can get that battery. And that battery lasts forever. I ain't gonna hold you. That battery do last forever.
Right.
Shout out to Floridine Rollo for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
Floridine Rollo for sponsoring the show. Says salute Ringo for the hard work you doing. Let me turn this off so you can hear me. He says, salute Ringo for the hard work you doing.
That's right.
I'm in Dallas.
Hey guys, I just found an amazing digital marketing expert on Fiverr.
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Dallas. He said, I'm in Dallas, fam. Appreciate you. Keep it real. Brown Royalty, the business. Shout out to those who support as always. Appreciate that. Like I say 1,000 times, man, and I said this even when me and Rollo had our issues, that one of these days, Rollo is going to be a millionaire. I don't know how it's going to be done. I don't know what he's going to be doing, but I already know that he's the type of person that survives. That's the best I can say it. It's like he's one of them type of individuals that no matter where you put him, he's going to survive. And he knows how to make moves and do certain things and get connections and get connected with the right people. This is very important, guys. When I tell you interacting with people can open doors.
That's right.
That's one of the things that's stopping us from being successful, is that when we get around people, we don't know how to network.
That's right.
Networking can open doors, man.
That's right.
You can get around people that got money.
Yep.
And you networking with them, being cool. Next minute, they start showing you favor, bro.
That's true.
You being favored by God through all these different people.
That's right.
And you're like, wow, because you know how to communicate with people.
That's right.
You know how to communicate.
Right.
You know? And that opens up doors for you, fam.
That's right.
And that's something he know how to do. A lot of people don't know how to do that, man. They don't know how to communicate with people. That's why I'm thankful that Brainwaves Advice Topics and LLC made his video
Yep.
trying to get all the brothers to resolve their differences.
Correct.
That was a very humbling video, especially the video from brother Karatazar.
Yep.
Those
correct.
two videos made me look at myself and had to clear up my ways. Because, yeah, I do my content, I do what I did, but at the same time, when all the falling outs happen,
Yep.
you know, Rollo took a hit, and I had my responsibility in on that due to my videos. So when Brainwaves did what he had to do, even when Brainwaves did his video, we had disagreements too. Because I was looking at him like, yo, you sneak this in me. So we were all beefing, you know? But I listened to his video either way. I listened to it. And I said, you know what? I got to do what I got to do. Let me clear the air, try to resolve these issues with these men, because we all want the same thing. We all want to be successful.
Right.
We all want to be heard.
Right.
And there's room for all of us to grow.
Right.
So if we're all beefing and we're talking about we following Jesus Christ, that looks crazy. Somebody got to repent. You know?
Right.
Pastor Rufus made videos, not necessarily directing them at us, but he made videos that you could tell he's trying to minister and preach about certain things
Right.
that he would want us to hear.
Correct.
So I would listen to everybody's talks, everybody's words, and I say, you know what? Let me clear the air with Rollo. Let me clear the air with Brainwaves. Let's resolve our issues like men.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's the most important thing. And see, the broke people don't like when we resolve our issues. They don't like that. And they don't like to see us winning. That's why I wanted y'all to see that. Look, I gotta get on out of here. You know, let me put this call in right now. I forgot to put the call in. I'm so focusing on the content. Let me put the call in for the cab service now. Let me get it situated. All right. Let's see. Let's get this going. Okay. Hopefully it's not that much traffic. Okay. Let me put the address I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'll be there at that time. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. I appreciate you fellas and ladies for tuning into the show. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all all for participating in the chat, you fellas and ladies. Brown royalty to the people. We the business. Catch y'all later on tonight. She says, please honor your callings in these perilous times. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Carla, you already know. Yep, the person be here in 5 minutes. Okay, they say they won't be here in 5 minutes. And I have a lady picking me up. Ain't that something? I got a lady picking me up. Let me get myself together because you know these ladies, man. By the time they get here, you ain't here in 2 minutes. They go click. Let me put my stuff on real quick. Where's my shirt at? Oh, let me go to my book bag. Oh my goodness, man. This is great. This is wild, man. Oh, I ain't put no stick on. Hold on a second. God darn it, man. Put this on real quick. Yep. You gotta go right. You gotta go right, man. So, because I know this lady gonna want to talk, and she gonna want me to talk to her, I'm just always cautionary. You know what I'm saying, when I talk to people in their vehicle. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning into the show. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Appreciate y'all supporting by liking the video. You know, if y'all support the Cash App or the Venmo or hit the super thanks, I'll shout you out in the next video. I'll see y'all later on tonight with Brainwaves